Welcome. Welcome to my YouTube channel, The African Storyteller. My name is Beth. Beth Daki. My friends call me B. You can call me B. It's alright. And I am a storyteller. I live through emotion. I record memories through emotion. And I find that I just love to tell stories, whether it is through my work or just random, random gatherings of people or friends, or sit down with a coffee, or family or strangers on a train. I love to tell. And this channel is just going to be to tell stories, and not always in the spoken version. So I'm going to tell you a little bit of who I am, then I'm going to tell you a little bit of what I hope to achieve on the channel, and I'm going to tell you why. So what? I would love to tell you stories. I am a lot of things. I'm a woman. I'm a black woman. I'm a black African woman. If you really think about it, I'm at the very bottom of the barrel of humankind as far as civilization has defined. And living and navigating life happily, joyfully, with a peace of mind and some positivity as a black African woman, it's a trip. And it's something that is a story in itself. Just, getting in a taxi, on a plane, getting a visa, getting a job, raising a family, just by the sheer being, just by existing. It's a story in itself. Every woman should be able to tell a story of who they are. And I want to share my story. I want to try and be honest and truthful. And hopefully you find it funny and sad, and you learn a lesson here and there. But most of the time it's just to enjoy and know that you're not alone, that we are in this together. And even if you're not a black African woman, you can empathize, you can understand, you can be an ally. And it just might help you to travel through the world with a little bit less ignorance as to the plight or the joys or the thinking of the black African woman. And then I am a teacher. I teach internationally. I've been doing that for quite a while, and it's always interesting, shifting from country to country to country to country to country, and mingling with different cultures and learning the do's and don'ts, and fitting in and finding a home when you're away from home, and learning how to trust, and learning how to be cautious, and learning how to live and to accept and to open your mind to possibilities. And I would love to talk about that. I am currently in Mumbai, India, and I know, it's a crazy city, and it is my second home, and I love it. I have family here, I have friends here, I have colleagues here, I have acquaintances here, and it is such a vibrant place to live. India generally, beautiful, gorgeous, little, little, did I just say little? It's massive. And living here is, now it's been on and off for this is my 7th year, on and off. In between, I traveled other places, I lived in other places. And so, yep, it's interesting. And I would love to talk about that. So I would like to talk about my, who I am, and just my being who I am. I would love to talk about my travel, whether it is for work or whether it is just for joy. I enjoy that. So traveling, a lot of that. I would love to talk about the different cultures I have lived in, how I have navigated that, how it has added to the value of who I am, and how it taught me that it doesn't matter if you are in the middle of a desert, or whether you are in the middle of a tiny island somewhere in the Southeast Asia, how it can be heaven, how people are just essentially good. There are a lot of bad people out there, but there are way more good people. And how to fit in, and how beautiful that can be, just immersing yourself in other people's cultures and opening your mind to how they think and do things, and knowing other people in their differences can also be right. That is an Ivy philosophy. I work for them. I apply it in every aspect of my life. Do you think that could get me a promotion, that I threw that in there? No? Oh well. I like that philosophy anyway. It's part of their mission statement. And I would like to talk about yoga. I hope to be an ambassador of yoga to Africa because I am a yoga instructor. Mindfully practicing yoga is a really powerful tool of navigating through life. And even if you're not going to do it mindfully, like just, power yoga, just get a little sweat going, get physical. Sadhguru, one of my most favorite human beings, says that even if you do yoga without the intention of the spirit, soul, or the mind, and you're just doing it for the physical benefit, you're still going to benefit from the other aspect you're not targeting. So I would like to talk about that. We do a bit of yoga every now and again. We took we can do the meditative parts. We can do the the asanas, which is the physical part. Get in there, squeeze in a Surya Namaskar. Let me teach you how to do a Surya B. Let me teach you how to make yoga a challenging and beautiful practice. Whether you are a bodybuilder, or you are a heavy lifter, or you are a runner, or you are just a chilled out person who doesn't want to break a sweat. We can do that. And we can do the breathing as well. It teaches you how to breathe, how to focus, how to clear your mind in the morning, in the evening, whatever it is, you're feeling a little anxious, you just want to calm yourself down. We're gonna do that. And then I want to talk about the people I've met. I have met some of the most beautiful human beings on earth. I have friends that are from all walks of life. I'm lucky. And I want to talk about those beautiful people and what it has taught me. And I would like to talk about Africa. I feel like it's a lot of pain there. I don't really want to talk a lot about that. Living and working internationally can bring you to face with some of the ugliest assumptions about what it is to be African, what Africa is. And a lot of people don't realize the potential. A lot of people don't see the beauty. I want to talk about that. My village. I'm a village girl. In India, they call them Desi. Mshamba. I am a Desi woman. I was raised by an entire village. It was a phenomenal experience. I have deep roots in Africa. My country is Kenya. I come from a tiny little village, a few kilometers west of Lake Victoria, and Africa is honestly the blueprint. If we were to allow it, it's the blueprint of how humanity should be. And I look at the way we eat, how my mom lives off of her land, and how my entire village lives off of their land, and the spirit and that communal support. And I want to talk about that, and just generally the crazy, the good, the bad, the in between, all those juicy bits. And I have stories from high school. I went to an all girls boarding high school. I went to a boarding teachers training college. Crazy. To the world and try to make something of myself. And surviving in Nairobi. I was an artist, and I professionally did and sold abstract art. My experiences with some of the most amazing artists who do not get the recognition or the value of their work the way they should work with the art, in the art world. I would like to talk about my experiences working in Kenya. So work, travel, yoga, India, Africa, Kenya, Black woman, being a mom. Being a mom, it's a trip. Nobody gives you a manual. You don't know what to do. You just shove babies into your hands. They're like, oh, you pop them, good luck. And then you're like, what to do? Being a mom is something that is so fulfilling and so challenging, and you're never going to be ready for it. I don't care who your doula is. I don't care how many nannies you employ. I don't care how much money you have or don't have. Being a mom or being just a parent is a whole other ballgame. And I'm a wife, and I've openly said it. I'll say to you, or my mom said to me, my mom said, live your life, girl. get a career, get you a job, travel, enjoy life. Don't rush into marriage. I had the blessing of my mom, and I'm lucky. My dad died when I was 13, so I was raised by a mom, just a mom. And being a woman, a black African woman, she understood. She knew marriage is tough. They tell you that. And I'll tell you something else though. Being single is tough. Being engaged is tough. Being in a regular heterosexual relationship is tough. Being gay is tough. Being anything that you authentically are is going to be a challenge. And being especially in any relation with somebody else that you need to compromise and think about, it complicates things just a little bit more. And being married has been a challenge. And I would love to talk about that. So yes, that part of my life also comes with lessons and laughter and tears and joy and sadness and all that stuff. So yeah, welcome to my channel. We're gonna be doing everything. It's gonna be juicy, it's gonna be fun, it's gonna be joyful, it's gonna be me. So please do subscribe, press that little notification bell. I promise to make it worth your while. I do know how to keep a promise too. Bye.